Hello world, how you beautiful people doing? It's Sunday. 5 cents is work. Let's do it. Still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing around here. What? So 10 years went by pretty quick, huh? And Skyrim is 10 years old. So next year in 2021, Skyrim will be 10 years old. Skyrim is a big game, huge game. A lot of things to do in that game. And yes, people created mods for it on the PC, you best believe it. So next year will be 10 years since Skyrim. So it says, I'm on Gamers Rant here. It says, what to expect from Skyrim 10-year anniversary. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim 10th anniversary is coming in 2021, and many are wondering what Bethesda has in store for one of its most best-selling games. And then it says here, as one of the best-selling games of all time, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim has been ported to every console except for the Wii U, because the Wii U can run Skyrim for those who don't know. Look, Xenoblade Chronicle X is bigger than Fallout 4 separately, Skyrim separately, and Witcher 3. Xenoblade Chronicle X on the Wii U is bigger than Skyrim, Witcher 3, and Fallout 4 combined, so the Wii U can run it. But the Wii U didn't get Skyrim, but we know that Nintendo held out on the Wii U because they wanted to create a Switch and they wanted to build something new. But don't even get me started with that. But anyway, so after back to the article, it says, after starting on PC, PS3, Xbox 360 back in 2011, the game has branched out to the following generation of console, including the Nintendo Switch, thanks to the remastered special edition of the game that released in 2016. Next year will be Skyrim's 10th anniversary, so as the widely popular game, some fans are expecting huge plans from Bethesda for a celebration, possible including a game release to commemorate it. But looking at Bethesda's track record with past anniversaries, it's unclear what players should expect from Skyrim 10th year anniversary. So, we know Bethesda is under the Microsoft umbrella, and we know they made Skyrim for the 360, PlayStation 3, PC, Switch, but the Wii U should have gotten it. But like I said, but now that Bethesda is under the Microsoft umbrella, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make another anniversary edition. Probably add extra content to it. I mean, you can get they did have a special edition on the PS4 and Xbox One, but if you have the PS4 and Xbox One edition, physically and digitally, then you really don't need to buy the 10-year anniversary one. You could just collect the updates, And since the PS5 and Xbox Series X are coming in 23 days from now, I'm sure that there will be some updates for Skyrim even before the 10th year anniversary. So be on the lookout for that. So Elder Scrolls is a big game, man. It's a big game, and it was really worth it. So that is the info with Skyrim, and Skyrim. Skyrim is a great game, man. Great game. People still play it till this day. And so, and like I said, if you got the Xbox One and PS4 physical and digital edition, whatever updates that they plan for the 10th anniversary edition, that could be added to your PS4 and Xbox One, since you already have the game already. But we'll see what Bethesda does now that they're under the Microsoft umbrella. Okay. Next thing I want to talk to you about, says, okay, this is on our eTechnics website. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box so you can look at it. Anyway, listen to this. It says here SSD price expected to drop 10-15% over the next 15 months. So a solid state probably run you about $200 and some change. So you subtract 10 and 15%, and I mean, if you take 10 and 15% away from, say, $220, I could still use that money and buy a 10 terabyte hard drive, a USB 3.0 hard drive. So the storage and SSD, they got to go up, but then the price have to match the storage, like they would with your like they would with your USB 3.0 hard drive. But anyway, all right. So here we go. It says SSD price expected to drop 10-15% over the next 6 months. It says here, if you have been keeping an eye on retail prices over the last year, it will have undoubtedly come to your attention that SSD storage has become notably less expensive. To give you just one example, I was recently able to purchase a 500 gig drive just 40 bucks, just 40, which is roughly speaking nearly half of what it would have cost me 18 months ago. Well, following a report via Storage newsletter, it seems that over the next 6 months, there's some excellent news for consumers. What is it? Well, all going well. SSD prices are going to continue to fall, and by the end of 2021, they may see reduction as high as 15% based on current prices. SSD price to drop even more. It says here the reason for the general price drop over the last year has primarily been driven by two pretty significant factors. First, industry demand in terms of companies / servers for SSD device has been a huge downturn. Secondly, the NAND flash memory production massively exceeding demands, as per the old adage, the more of something there is, the less expensive it becomes. And it says here, what will happen? Presuming that this trend does continue, the good news for the general PC or even consoles consumers is that within the next few months, prices for large capacity SSD may drop to within incredibly affordable realms. If it isn't too much of a stretch to therefore suggest that the end of the first quarter 2021, a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte SSD may be available, brand new from a reputable brand, and for less than 60 or 90 respectively. Okay, so the price of SSDs are coming down, but even though the prices are coming down, you still need more storage for your game. You still need more storage for your games. For your games. And if you go, like I told you guys, if you can take $200 and get a USB 3.0 hard drive for about what you can get a 10 terabyte USB 3.0 hard drive for about 190 or even or less. So when the storage space get more, when the storage space, like the storage space on SSDs, they need to be less expensive, and but with more storage, and that way they can become like your USB 3.0 hard drive prices, to where you can get a 10 terabyte SSD, say for about what $200, 190, somewhere around there. But right now, they're still expensive, and there's nothing. Yes, it loads game faster, but you can still store games on your USB USB 3.0 hard drives. You know, if you're using a desktop, you know, you can still use them on your Xbox One and PS4, and you can use them on your Xbox Series X and S and PS5. But though that's for like your Xbox One games and your PS4 games, not for the Xbox Series X and PS5. So that's the only downside there is to that situation. But other than that, SSDs, they will get there, but they will get there where they need to. They will get where they need to be, like the USB 3.0 hard drives are, like in storage with more storage, but at a better price range. But it's going to take a couple of years for that to happen. But other than that, but then you don't want to get to, let's say these are two flash drives, right? You don't want to go. You don't want to have your hard drives like you would have your memory cards from your Nintendo 64s, your PlayStation 1s. You know, you have like tons of memory card. You don't want to have you don't want to have 10 terabyte SSD and then you have like 1 terabyte here, 2 terabyte here. So if you run out of space, you take that one out, then put this one in. You don't want to get it like that. You want to have it to where like you have like, let's say this is your SSD, and you have like 10 terabytes of storage. You don't want to have like a whole bunch of SSDs just for gaming. You want to have one SSD with like a lot of storage on it, whatever it's 4 terabytes, 5, 6, 8, you name it. So yeah, other than that, that's the news I got to report for today about about gaming. Nice talking to you people. It's Chris. It's a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Board, dark side. I'm gone. Peace.